Alright dudes, I'm John, this is my channel, and we have a treat today. This is a quick brew review. Just moving things around here to make some room. We have a real treat today. We went to Art History. Can you guys see the label there? Art History, no, the light is shining off of it. You can see their artwork. Anyway, I picked up a Crowler from Art History. Look at that. You can see their can art right there. That is their can art that they use on all their brews and their cans. Yeah. So there we go. That is 35 ounces of heaven. Okay. Let me put my glasses on and I'll read you what it says. Can't read a goddamn thing anymore without my glasses. It says keep refrigerated, which is, you know, to be expected. It has the keep it below 27 degrees Fahrenheit, and a bunch of stuff about, you know, you shouldn't drink when you're pregnant, you know. So here we have the part where they can just write on it with a marker. So here's your can art on this side, right? Can art here. And then on the back, you can write on that. So all right. So here it's written on right there. And it says Isla, which is Isla, or maybe that's not even how you pronounce it. That is the name of the beer. It's a New England IPA. It's 7.2% ABV, and it was canned on 9/15, which is today. Notably, today is not the day when you get to play Lies of P, even though they said you can. Okay, the Lies of P, right? All right. So that's what we have here. This is a Hazy IPA, 7.2%. It's sealed at the top here, got tape around the top, and then a cap. And we're going to make sure that we do this slowly so that it doesn't blow up. And it looks like a little warm out today, so the can is, we have some condensation. So I will need to clean that up, unfortunately. All right, so the security tape. So the last time I had one of these, it wasn't security tape, it was electrical tape. But, you know, I appreciate tape being on that because, you know, you're driving home and you're trying to drive easy because you know what you have, right? Precious cargo. All right, here we go. So I appreciate the tape. Anything to do that. Okay. So it's 35 ounces, so that will give you approximately 2 pints, a little more than 2 pints. And you guys can see that I did not pour it very well, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful hazy color. And yeah, I did not pour it very well at all. I'm going to pause it for a moment and get a paper towel because I need to wipe up the condensation off of the can. Be right back. You won't even know time went by. All right, we're back. We got a paper towel to wipe up the condensation on the desk. Don't want that to, you know, sit on there too long. Anyway, this is Art History Brewing, and I believe I already did a quick brew reviews on one of their brews. So this is a hazy IPA that when we were there last and we sat outside, and they have food trucks, you know, just like a lot of the breweries don't have kitchens. A lot of them do, but some of them don't. And this was their I don't know what it's I don't know what to call it, if it's the unveiling of it, but I do know it's some kind of limited edition thing, something they were trying, but it's really good. Okay, so I can drink it now. I'll tell you sort of what it tastes like. It's a little dark. You guys can notice that it's hazy. It's hazy for sure, but it's a dark hazy. I mean, that's not an official thing. I just said it's dark. I can't see through it. It's hazy, and some of the hazies you can actually see the light at the other side, but I mean, you can see through a little. Oh, that's beautiful. So it's got a little bit of an apricot to it, little apricot, orange. Definitely citra hops, and I don't. So my big thing was when I get a can of a beer, I want to see the types of hops that are on it. I want to see that kind of thing, right? I'm not discounting this beer because the Crowler doesn't have that on there, because this is a Crowler. Basically what that means, if you guys didn't know, and I'm sure you all do know, because if you're not going to watch this video unless you're into beer, probably. It's just the way it is. A Crowler is a can like this, and I don't believe that there is a specific size of the can that is some kind of delimiting factor on whether it's a Crowler or not. But this is 35 ounces, and they just stick this underneath the tapper, and they fill it up. That's it. And then they put the top on the can, and then they tape the top just in case it's a little bit of a rocky ride on your way home. Right? Definitely vanilla too. A little vanilla is in there. I don't really have a good palate, so if I'm telling you I taste these things, they're very pronounced. I just don't have a very good palate. I'm sorry my guy's like right in the middle of the fucking controller, but you know what? That's the way it goes. All right, anyway. It's a wonderful hazy. It's over 7%. It's not a double. It's really good. It is really good. And I am going to enjoy thoroughly both of these pints because I'm going to get 2 pints out of that. I'm not quite sure if, like I said, if all Crowlers... Okay, so a Crowler is like a smaller growler. And a growler is like, I don't know, it's not a gallon size, but people would probably refer to them in maybe milliliters or liters. It's a big container. So think of it like a swell, okay? Think you know the one of these, right? That keeps your water cold, made by the company Swell. Yeah, at the bottom. Think of one of those, but like bigger. Okay, like maybe a liter size, 2 liter size, something like that. I don't really know if a growler has a certain size to it in order to make it a growler. I don't know that. Anyway, so what they do is they do the same thing. They take that giant swell, for all intents and purposes, and they pour that right from the tapper into there. They pour it all up, and then they seal it. So they do it a little differently than they do this, I think. I think this is more of a pour it in, cap it, hand it to you. I think the other one is more pressured, so it can stay longer. So you can go home with your favorite brew in a growler, and maybe I think it lasts a week. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember. The last growler I had wasn't very good, so I had forgotten. But the nice. Okay, so It's significantly bigger. It's maybe 3 times the size of this, maybe 4 times the size of that. So you're going to get a lot more beer out of it, and it's not like a mini keg or a keg, anything even remotely close to that kind of a size. So that's where this word came from, and I don't know the etymology, is that right, of the word growler either. So I suppose you guys do if you're into beer and you know where those things came from. But this is a wonderful beer. Crowlers are great because it's like 2 pints, and that's me. 2 pints and I'm done. So I'm all for this. It's really good. This particular one is orange with vanilla apricot. So good. So good. So anyway, that was a treat. I thought I'd stop by there on my way back from having lunch with the wife, pick one of these up, and talk about it with you guys. So, if you do watch this, do you guys have these crowlers where you are? Do you pick them up every once in a while and you're at your local brewery? How do you guys do that? Do you like growlers? Do you prefer growlers? Do you just get them in cans? Well, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is going to be a short brew review. And this is called Isla or Isla or Isla. Any of those things. And that's probably not even it at all. New England IPA, 7.2%. From Art History Brewing in Geneva, Illinois. All right, have a good day, guys. We'll see you soon. Please subscribe.